درود به یکایک شما دوستان خوب و گل عزیزم در سر تا سر کره آبی و خاکی زیبای زمین. مهرزاد هستم. دوستان عزیزم، نازنین ها، رفقای باحال، با یک کار دیگه و یه اثر دیگه از مجموعه فرازمینی ها دقایقی در خدمتتون هستم. اگر موافق باشید با هم به اتفاق مطابق همیشه بپردازیم به موضوع بسیار جالب و حتما کاملا عجیبه. بگید امروز دوستان، اگر خاطرتون باشه چندی پیش در رابطه با یک وسیله بسیار مرموز که در گنجیابی استفاده میشه و کاربرد داره با شما دوستان عزیزم صحبت کردم. نام اون وسیله مرموز داوزینگ بود. خاطرتون میاد؟ 2 میله 90 مانند شکل که در 2 دست اپراتور قرار میگیره و به وسیله این 2 میله میتونن مکان فلز رو شناسایی کنن. همچنین اگر خاطرتون باشه در یک برنامه دیگه از یک دختر به نام مگان، یک دختر آمریکایی، با شما دوستان عزیزم صحبت کردم که ایشون میتونست از طریق این 2 میله داوزینگ با ارواح و عالم ماورا ارتباط پیدا کنه. اونم خاطرتون میاد؟ بله. اگر خاطرتون باشه اون ویدیو بسیار زیاد مورد توجه شما دوستان عزیزم واقع شد و از من درخواست کردید که درباره این خانم و صحبت‌هاش با داوزینگ باز هم برای شما مطلب تهیه کنم. امروز یه خبر خیلی خوب براتون دارم. این خانم مگان این بار اومده با یک شخصیت بسیار مهم در تاریخ اسلام ارتباط برقرار کرده. اون شخص چه کسیه؟ خیلی مهم. بله، محمد، حضرت محمد، پیامبر اسلام. ببینید دوستان، من کار ندارم که اسلام آیا دین به حقی هست یا نیست، اسلام آیا ظالمه یا مظلوم، اسلام آیا برحقه یا ناحق. کار به این ندارم که اسلام در ایران ظلم داره میکنه یا خوبی داره میکنه. این برنامه امروز اصلاً به این منظور ساخته نشده. این برنامه امروز صرفاً چون یک موضوع و محتوای بسیار جالبی بود برای شما دوستان عزیزم تهیه کردم. هدف من از پخش این ویدیو نه حمایت از دین اسلامه، نه توهین به دین اسلام، بلکه صرفاً یک نظره، یک برنامه است که من برای شما دوستان عزیزم تهیه کردم تا شما بیشتر با موضوع داوزینگ آشنا بشید. اما به جز این برنامه امروز یک ویژگی خاص دیگه هم داره و اون هم اینه که این شخص یعنی خانم مگان از حضرت محمد درباره ایران، جمهوری اسلامی ایران، زمان سقوط جمهوری اسلامی ایران، قانون همجنسگرایان، قانون حجاب، سقوط هلیکوپتر رئیسی و خیلی موضوعات مهم دیگه هم پرسش میکنه. به این دلیل بود که من این ویدیو رو خواستم برای شما دوستان عزیزم تهیه و تولید کنم. هدف و قصد من، یک بار دیگه میگم، توهین به باور دین اسلام یا حمایت از دین اسلام نیست. اگر موافق باشید با هم این ویدیوی بسیار بسیار مهم امروز رو میبینیم. دوستان خواهش میکنم تا به انتها با دقت ببینید، چون پرسش هایی که میشه بسیار مهم و اساسیه. تا لحظه آخر شما نمیدونید چه پرسش هایی قراره بشه. خواهش میکنم با دقت ببینید. در پایان به من بگید که آیا بازم موافق هستید از این خانم و ویدیوهاش برای شما مطالب بیشتری آماده کنم؟
Hi there, I'm Megan and I go by Solar Glow Meditations. Tonight we're going to have a Dowsing Rods session where I will be asking questions that you guys have submitted. So if you guys have questions that you want me to ask in these sessions, if you could submit them to the link in the description box, I'll put it down below. It helps keep me organized because my backlog of questions keeps growing, which is fantastic. You guys are so curious and I appreciate that. So yeah. A few other things. The future is not set in stone. Anything I ask about the future can change. It's just the most likely outcome at this point in time based on the way things are going, the way people are acting, general sentiment in the ether. So take those things with a grain of salt. Know that you can change the future if you want to, just by changing your actions, your thoughts, and go from there. Also, I am not a medical professional. Please do not take this as medical advice. Please talk to your doctor before making any decisions medically. And in this case, it's for entertainment purposes only. Other things, I don't necessarily believe everything that comes through the rods. This is very much for your own discernment. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and go from there. So yeah, I think that covers it. Oh, if you guys want to, I do release these videos early for subscribers, so if you want to join my channel, there's a link in the YouTube website. You might have to join from a desktop computer. I know some folks have had issues with that, so yeah, with that, let's go ahead and get into it and figure out who we're talking to. Hi there. Just before we get into the questions, I want to preface this by also adding that I do not know personally a lot about the subject matter in which we are exploring today, so any questions that I ask are not intended to be offensive. They are just pure ignorance on my part if I included something that was that way. Also, I have no idea about most of this, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see what Spirit says. So, yeah, I think that covers it. If you're with me and willing to answer some questions, could you cross the rods for yes? Thank you. Could you open wide for no? Thank you. Could you point to the direction of your energy? Thank you. Are you an ascended master? No, thank you. Are you an archangel? No, thank you. Are you a prophet? Yes, thank you. Is this Muhammad? Yes, thank you. But you're not an ascended master. Interesting. Thank you. Okay, Muhammad, well, thank you for being here. Are you a true prophet? Yes, thank you. Have you ever lied to Muslims? No, thank you. Are you the seal of prophets? Yes, thank you. Did you really come to Earth? Well, I guess I'm gonna answer this as or ask this as written. Did Prophet Muhammad really come to Earth and introduce the Quran? Yes, thank you. Muhammad, are you and Jesus and Buddha, are you all working together for the betterment of humanity? Yes, thank you. Muhammad, are you the most serious of the Ascended Masters? No, thank you. Is Jesus? Yeah, okay. Thank you. I wasn't expecting that. Do you have a lot of humor? No, thank you. Okay. Muhammad, were you the last prophet? No, thank you. Were you the first prophet? No, thank you. Did Prophet Muhammad really do wars and bloodshed? No, thank you. Is the Mecca in Saudi Arabia today located in the same place as the Mecca during the time of the Prophet Muhammad? Yes, thank you. Did Muhammad receive the Quran directly from God? No, thank you. Did Muhammad write the Quran by plagiarizing from the Bible? No, thank you. Is Islam the only true religion? No, thank you. When Muslims don't pray or... Okay. When Muslims don't pray, but they are still a good and kind person, and don't do damage to anyone, do they still go to heaven? Yes, thank you. Do you go to hell if you don't pray namaz 5 times a day? No, thank you. Is the Ahmadiyya community the true Islam? No, thank you. Is there such thing as one true Islam? No, thank you. Is the Shia Islam the last updated version of true religion from God? No, thank you. Is I apologize, I'm going to butcher this. Is Lou Mahfouz in Islam actually the Akashic Records? Yes. Interesting. Thank you. Okay. Do Islam believe in a different God than Christianity and Judaism? No, thank you. Does everybody that believes in God believe in the same God? Yes, thank you. Guess I should ask that differently. Is the God that people recognize, is that all the same entity regardless of religion? Yes, thank you. Is the God of Islam a God of love? Yes, thank you. Is the law of attraction haram in Islam? No, thank you. It's more like a not exactly. Is that a fair characterization? Yes, thank you. Is it more complicated than yes, no? Yes, thank you. Is it true that Islam is the last religion? No, thank you. Did Islam undergo some modifications? No, thank you. In Islam, the Quran is believed to be the only holy book that has not been changed. Is that true? Yes, thank you. Is Islam the most accurate religion? No, thank you. Is there such thing as the most accurate religion? No, thank you. Is Islam the right path? Thank you. No answer. He's telling me that the right path is up to the individual. Is that correct? Yes, thank you. Will we see the fall of mullahs and in the Islam Republic of Iran anytime soon? Yes, thank you. Interesting. Is hijab mandatory by God in Islam? No, thank you. Can a husband and a wife who have different religions, such as Christianity and Islam, still be together after death? Yes, thank you. Is Islam the only religion into heaven? No, thank you. Does everybody go to heaven? Yes, thank you. Does Islam respect women? Yes, thank you. Are there some that practice the faith that interpret Islam to mean something different? Yes, thank you. Is that true of all religions? Yes, thank you. Are women equal to men in Islam? Yes, thank you. Is the religion Islam really close to the truth? No answer, thank you. Does that again depend on your perspective of what is truth? Yes, thank you. Will the Messiah be of a new religion that will be a combination of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam? No, thank you. Will there be a new religion? No, thank you. Do jinn exist as believed in the Islamic culture? Yes, thank you. Are you a jinn? No, thank you. Will Iran be free from the Islamic Republic in 2025? No, thank you. Are the aliens are aliens also referred to as jinn in Islamic religion? Yes, thank you. Is Islam created to realize or to help us realize what God is not? No, thank you. Is the purpose of Islam to undo the teachings of Jesus? No, thank you. Are Judaism, Islam, and Christianity facets of the same gem? Yes, thank you. Is Ibrahim Salti interacting with real jinn? Yes, thank you. It's more like a sometimes. Is that accurate? Yes, thank you. Interesting. Did the jinn play a role in the construction of the Egyptian pyramids? No, thank you. Do jinn really exist? Yes, thank you. Are jinn the same as demons? No, thank you. Are jinn only from certain parts of the world? No, thank you. Are jinn all evil? No, thank you. Can some jinn grant wishes? Yes, thank you. Would we characterize jinn as generally low vibrational entities? Yes, thank you. Are all jinn tricksters? No, thank you. If jinn can grant wishes, does it cause harm to the person making the wish? No, thank you. Are jinn a type of ghost? No, thank you. Did jinn used to be human? No, thank you. Are jinn living on Earth and possessing people? No, not generally. Has a jinn ever possessed a person? Yes, thank you. Is that something that is easy or typical for them to do? No, thank you. Are jinn the same as reptilians? No, thank you. Make some space here. Did the sons of Anak become jinn? No, thank you. Does not wearing hijab or being modest at all negatively interfere with our frequency or vibration or chakras? Answer, thank you. Does wearing hijab protect your crown chakra and potentially third eye? Yes, thank you. Do those chakras need protecting at all times? No, thank you. Does it also create a blockage to those chakras? Yes, thank you. Could that Would that cause it harder to connect with spirit? No, thank you. Does it just help you keep does it help you stay more grounded to wear hijab? Yes, thank you. Will the hijab rule get lifted in Iran by 2029? Yes, thank you. Do head coverings such as hijab or Christian, Jewish, or pagan veiling offer spiritual benefits? Yes, thank you. I think we just covered that. Will Iran and its citizens get their freedom? Yes, thank you. Will gay marriage ever be legalized in Iran? Yes, thank you. Does the regime of Iran change in the next 10 years? Yes, thank you. Will the economy in Iran ever improve under the current regime? I'm getting like a partially yes. Interesting. Was the helicopter crash that caused the death of Iran President Raisi an accident? No, thank you. Okay. Will Iran have a non-religious leader that will believe in a non-violent system? Yes, thank you. That's a very emphatic yes. Like, not from the Roz, but through my body. Interesting. Will there ever be fair democracy in Iran? Yes, thank you. Is Allah a low vibrational entity? No, thank you. Is it true that all Muslims are not allowed to wear makeup except for eyeliner? No, thank you. Are you a Muslim if you believe in Allah and fast for him, but don't go to bed and can't follow the rules? And you may feel unable to do this because it's interpreted so strictly. Are you still Muslim? Yes, thank you. Is Allah actually Shiva? No, thank you. Are Allah and Yeshua the same being? No, thank you. Does Allah care if menstruating women enter mosque? No, thank you. Does Allah care if menstruating women participate in fasting during Ramadan? No, thank you. Are Jehovah and Allah the same entity? No, thank you. Are God and Allah the same? Yes, thank you. Are God, the universe source, and Allah all the same thing? Yes, thank you. Do you have to believe in Allah in order to go to heaven? No, thank you. Do you need to believe at all in order to go to heaven? No, thank you. Okay, that's a very emphatic answer. So if you guys have any more questions, please feel free to drop them at the link in the description box. Otherwise, I will catch you guys next time.
Astral Citizens is home to unbiased and rare UFO news. Like and share this video and comment below. Click the thanks button below this video to show support. If you want to see more, make sure to follow us, join the free UFO social network app, and become a true citizen of the stars.